Hello and hi and hey. I was recording and talking that whole time without a mic. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop. I gotta make sure that I'm recording audio. That's gotta be a thing that I do. Welcome back to the super cool, awesome Minecraft Let's Play. Today I'm just working on the bridge. So you'll see a little. I'll do a little speed up section or something, or I'll just overlay the footage while I'm chatting here. But I gotta start making sure that my mic's recording. I'm so terrible. Like game sounds record. I just like the button on my microphone. I never think to press it ever. It's always so frustrating. So I need to make sure that I do that. Anyway, hello, and hi, and hey, welcome back to the super cool, awesome Minecraft Let's Play. Today I'm just working on the bridge. I'm just finishing her up. And I have a couple of things I can talk about that are Minecraft adjacent. I like having two bridges over. But I was honestly thinking about not having two bridges over here, because if we want to flatten this entire area down, which is like my idea right now, and to have this mountain stay, and to have the village on the mountain above, like up above us, and to have our area get flattened out a lot, then I should only have one bridge over, like one bridge area over, right? That should be a thing. Anyway, okay, so then we just need to chop some wood. Anyway, so because of that, I brought some topics. I knew that I was just going to be doing a lot of like basic building kind of stuff, so I brought some topics to talk about. The first one is I've said, I've been getting back into Minecraft Discourse, which has been a big interesting thing to get involved in nowadays. Especially because, I don't know, it's interesting. Minecraft Discourse is interesting. I think it always will be. Because it's like the weird thing about Minecraft Discourse, like I say discourse like it's bad discourse. It's not. It's just everybody talking about how they feel about things. But the weird thing about it is like Minecraft is such an old game that like it feels like the complaints are so weird to listen to in retrospect to something that's happening. And that's what's crazy. Like this conversation will be almost useless. And I guess that's just for everything. I guess I just find conversations interesting. But today we're talking about, like our Minecraft Let's Plays dead, which I guess is something that the community is talking about here recently, or I've seen a few videos about it, and it seems like everyone's talking about that right now. And I don't know. I think I'm late on the conversation because the videos I was watching are from a couple of weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. So I'm not talking about this like it's current events. I'm talking about this like everybody else has already talked about it, and I just find the conversation to be interesting. And now I'm talking about it because I can do that. I can talk about that. I can talk about what I want, Mom. Yeah, I find that such an interesting topic, especially coming from somebody who's like just started making videos that are doing quite well. You know, like I don't know, I've only been making videos for about a month, and my like views are pretty impressive for that month. I guess that's my whole take on this, coming from somebody who just started a channel where they play Minecraft. I'm like, oh, like my views for only just starting are impressive, so I don't understand how the Minecraft Let's Play can be dead. And like one of the points that got brought up in this video, hold on, I need to scratch my nose. One of the points that got brought up in this video was like, oh, people are afraid to title Minecraft Let's Plays now. And it's like, I guess I don't necessarily see why. Is it because they don't get views? I guess would be the thing. But I don't know. It's just like like that's what happens in an oversaturated market. you know, which is why, like, there's always an encouragement to keep up on current discourse, because, like, if you're not keeping up on current discourse and you're in an oversaturated market making a Minecraft Let's Play in 2026, I guess the thought process is like, you aren't going to get that many views, you know? I guess if you care about that, which I guess that's really where this comes from. Bias out of the way, I don't care about views. And so I guess this question for me is that, like, I don't really care about views. I'm not watching my views skyrocket or anything. And me be like, okay, I need to make sure that I'm making the same thing. I need to make sure I'm doing this. Like, I'm not doing that because, I don't know, that's not how, like, I'm playing Minecraft for myself. And then if other people want to watch and enjoy, it's there for them to watch and enjoy, I guess. And that's like where that's the basis at which I'm coming at this from, is that. I'm grabbing iron for an axe. Ooh, I need more iron. That's what we're learning to this episode. I guess that's my thought process, is like, I'm not really doing this to make money or get views. I'm just playing Minecraft because I'm enjoying it, and I'm assuming that other people are watching the Let's Plays because they're enjoying them, and then I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm just going to keep playing and enjoying the game that I've been enjoying for the last few months, and other people can watch if they want, and I'm not going to get, like, if these videos didn't get any views whatsoever, I would still be uploading them because I'm doing this for me. I'm not really doing this for people who are watching, I guess, in a kind way. Like, thank you for watching. I'm super appreciative of that, but I'm not making this Let's Play because I want to make money off of YouTube, or I want other people to watch these videos. I'm making these things for me. Like, I'm just enjoying playing Minecraft. I'm starting a channel where I can share my opinion, and that's it. Like, that's all this channel is, and all it ever will be, which is why, like, I don't know, last episode, despite, like, you know, me saying, oh, hey, this episode is just for me, I still talked about my favorite movies, and, like, maybe that's the video that performs the least well, and that's okay, because I was really excited to talk about, I started the recording, I started talking about some movies that I really enjoyed, I got really excited and said I could make this a whole entire episode, and then I did do that, and then I did what I said I was going to do, which is make an entire episode where I talked about movies, because I wanted to talk about movies. I was in a movie mood. I was in a mood from watching a lot of movies, and the Oscars are today. I haven't uploaded that episode yet. That's tomorrow. But the Oscars are today, and so I don't know. That's what I did. And I guess my question comes, like, this question only becomes relevant for people when, I guess, we're talking about it in the sense where we need to be making money. Like, I guess, you know, it's like, is this valuable? Is this a way that I can make money? I hit the desk with my knee, sorry. And I guess that's where I come from. Like, this question only becomes, and I'm not doing that. So of course I share this opinion of, like, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not doing this to make money. But I guess my thought process is, like, would this idea change over time? Would my thought process on this thing be different if I was making money and I needed to continue making money? And I'm like, I don't think so. I think that I would still hold this same opinion. I don't think that my opinion on this would change, because I'm really trying to engage with this thought, because I guess in a sense it could change, and I could hold on. Drowns are my worst enemy. I'll die here if I'm not careful. Go away. There we go. But yeah, I guess I'm not making money, and I'm like, if I was making money, I guess there would be a conversation about, oh, should I keep doing this, or should I do something different? But also at the same time, I'm like, well, like, I wouldn't want to suddenly start making other videos. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't suddenly want to start making. I'm trying to think of an example. I wouldn't suddenly start doing. Oh, you know what? Okay, we can use a new example. I wouldn't suddenly change this series from what it is to a 100-day series, because I think that they're more popular, which is like a Minecraft trend. I don't know. I found out about this, but 100 days is a Minecraft trend. I'm sure that people who are watching this know what this is, but I didn't. I had to Google this. Is a Minecraft trend of videos where people are watching somebody play Minecraft for 100 days. And it's a good idea. It's a solid idea. I love it. You like play Minecraft for 100 days, and because you're playing for 100 days, you're guaranteed to get some interesting moments, and then those videos are hyper edited to like show the interesting parts and cut all the boring parts out about Minecraft. And like I think that it's a good series, but then like so Luke the Notable is the one that started this trend from what I gather. Like I watched a few of his, and they're interesting and I like them. I'll probably finish watching them, but I started them and they're very interesting, but it's like he starts them and then everybody else sees how popular they are and they start doing them, and then like at that point the market just becomes so oversaturated with 100 days videos that as a result everybody who's uploading 100 days is getting less views because everyone's copying each other and doing the same thing. Like that's how we're looking at it, right? And that's the same way with Minecraft Let's Plays. Like they got super big back in 2016, or not 2016, when the game came out, early game come out, and then I think they started peaking around 2013, 2014. That's when I started making Minecraft videos, and as a result, I and everybody else who was making Minecraft videos was oversaturating the market with Minecraft. There was just so much Minecraft to make all at once that, like, everyone was watching somebody else play Minecraft. And there's like a few creators that you would watch play the game, that your friends watched play the game, so that you guys could talk about those Let's Plays. But beyond that, it's like, you know what I mean? Beyond that, it's like, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Beyond that, it's like, oh, okay, I can't watch them all, so I'll watch the few that I enjoy. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. Like I don't think that this question comes down to necessarily, are your videos interesting? Or are you interesting? Are you boring? Is the topic you're talking about boring? I don't think that's what this topic comes down to. I think it comes down to oversaturation of the market. And like, because the market was like so oversaturated at a time, things were getting less views as a result. And it's the same way now too. There's so much Minecraft content online. People like Luke the Notable is somebody who's like super popular that I didn't know about, that went so under the radar. And like, I don't know, I've been watching a lot of Minecraft videos recently, and I only just found out about him now. But that's only because there's like so much Minecraft content out there that like I physically cannot engage with every single bit of the Minecraft content. So I choose what I enjoy and I follow what I enjoy. That kind of stuff, right? Anyway, hold on. I'm trying to remember. I started at a point and now I'm like, where was I? How did I get lost? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm like, that's like one of my thought processes, is like, it's like oversaturation. It's clearly oversaturation. It's like, that's the same as like, if you look at YouTube, whenever a video gets released that's of a new new show or of a new thing that nobody's talking about, those videos that come out first will typically get more views because they were released first. You engaged with the content, like you engage with content based on like your privy, and so like then you like go out and seek out stuff and you find the stuff, and if you're the first one to upload it, typically you're the one that gets a large roll in of the bulk views because you're the first one to upload it. And again, this question a little evades people who are already popular, because people who are already popular are like going to get views regardless. That's just kind of how the algorithm works in a sense. Like, we get into a whole topic about the YouTube algorithm too, but that's just kind of how the algorithm functions and works. And it works that way because like those people are drawing in viewership to the platform. So that's why those videos are getting views, or getting so much views all at once. Am I liking this? Hold on. I don't know. I wanted a fence because I kind of just want to leave this door open. I think that'd be fun. I guess not that it really super matters. I like the 3-wide doorway. It's even. It works really well. I don't want a 1 doorway here. And because of that, I would honestly just rather keep this door open. And so I'm going to put fence gates here and stuff. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, like then we get into a whole topic about the YouTube algorithm and how it works and how it functions. And it's like a really complicated thing to talk about because despite what others may tell you, no one really understands the YouTube algorithm. Like, you can understand it insofar as trial and error. That's all you can understand it through. The YouTube algorithm really isn't made for you to learn a whole bunch about. So then, like, when somebody like Mr. Beast, he's the big one that we can talk about, I guess, and because he knows a lot about YouTube. He claims, but I don't know. I don't really watch Mr. Beast. Anyway, okay, so we talk about like Mr. Beast, who claims to know a lot about the YouTube algorithm and claims to know how to manipulate it to get everybody views and all that kind of stuff. It's not because he just took a lot of science classes, right? Like, I guess, and that's a thing that he's claiming, that he took a bunch of courses and stuff. It's just because he trialed and errored. He had a very young start and was able to trial and error his way into knowing a lot about the YouTube algorithm, because despite what everyone says, the YouTube algorithm is mainly just trial and error. And because it's trial and error and it's not a set in stone kind of thing, that trial and error every once in a while has to be relearned. Like, you have to relearn that trial and error. It will never stay the same. It's always going to be changing. It's always going to be evolving, based on like culture and where we are. Like, at one point there was a large demand for, Minecraft videos, and now there isn't as much of a large demand for Minecraft videos. So even though that stuff still gets recommended, not a lot of people, even though that stuff still gets recommended, in my opinion, not a lot of people who don't watch Minecraft anymore get recommended Minecraft content, right? Because that's what it's about, trial and error. Anyway, those are kind of my thoughts about that. I'm still going. I still have a bit more that I wanted to talk about, but like, anyway, that's my whole thoughts on that stuff, because it's like the YouTube algorithm is trial and error, which is why recently they've been pushing for trial and error. Because like, if you don't upload YouTube videos, you don't understand, and like all I can do is do my best to describe it and how I see the YouTube algorithm, and then but like, it's trial and error, like, and the YouTube people at YouTube headquarters know this, which is why you can now do 3 sets of thumbnails and see which thumbnail is getting clicks and see which thumbnail isn't getting clicks. It's why you can now do 3 sets of titles and see which titles are getting clicks and which titles aren't getting clicks. And you like learn, oh, if I put these keywords in this video, then I know that this next video will do. I was getting slabs for this. I went on a whole fence debacle and I was getting slabs and stairs. But yeah, it's like, you'll like, oh, okay, these keywords will get this video more views. If I phrase the title like this instead of like this, it'll get more views. And I think that people just think that they can just learn all of this stuff and then suddenly start getting a lot of views, and that's not how it works, right? I don't know. Anyway, those are my thoughts about the YouTube algorithm, which I guess you didn't need to know about, but now you do know my opinions about it. You're welcome. But yeah. So then in the video he was saying, well, and it's just cause like, yeah. Anyway, so then they were talking about, well, they aren't getting views anymore because it requires you to have, which I think I already talked about this, but it requires you to have knowledge of the previous. If Minecraft required previous knowledge, then I don't know, there would be less views on random Minecraft videos across the board. You know? Yeah, I'm liking this. I wish that the bridge came over to the door instead, which I can make happen. Yeah, I guess I can make this happen. It's just like right there. I don't know. I'm thinking about this. Yeah, I'm liking the bridge. I think it looks really good. Now I'm just gonna do what we all do in Minecraft. Add some supports for no reason. But yeah, I don't know. And then I think I've already talked about this, but I don't know how every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that's just how I've been seeing it. And so I don't know. It's a complicated question, which is why I'm like, there's no simple solution to our Minecraft Let's Plays dying. But I would say generally they're still doing okay. Like, I don't know. I think it's just like it's like a viewer's situation, you know? Like, and also I can't really talk about that because I'm so small as like a YouTube channel in comparison to these bigger channels. But it's like, I would say that like 63 people watching one of my videos is a lot of people. The same as I would say that like the first video had last time I checked, it had 120 something people who had watched it. That's a lot of people watching that episode too. Like 120 people watching one video is a crazy amount of people. So I guess it's just like that kind of question, you know? Yes, please die. Yeah, anyway, that's why I'm like, I don't know. This comes from a place where I'm like, I don't care about views, and also I'm not big enough to care about views because I'm not making money off the platform. So because of that, my opinion on this stuff is a little different as a result, I guess. And like I was like, well, if I was making money, then I would have to care about this stuff because it would be my job, and I would have to care about how many views this Let's Play is getting. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I see these people who are at like episode 600 of their Let's Play, and I'm like, okay, do you need to be at episode 600 of a Let's Play? Like, it might be time to start over, I guess, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I am in a nightmare right now. But that's what I'm like. I'm like, I see these people who are like, did one of my items just break? No. Okay. What is up with this baby zombie, dude? Like, do you see how many hits that these things take sometimes? Why? Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, if I had to care about views, then I guess it'd be a different question, and my answer would pertain to that. But I still think that if I was doing this for views, like if I needed views and I needed money and I was so reliant on this job, then I would I don't know, I would find a thing to do differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one's gonna be right where that torch is. But it would be okay, well, if you're on episode 600 and you aren't getting views anymore, as much as you like your Minecraft world, it might be time to start a new one. And maybe this just comes down to a question about what I think Minecraft is about, right? Instead of this. I guess I've never had a strong opinion about starting a forever Minecraft world, you know? I don't want to make a forever Minecraft world. I want to create a Minecraft world for the moment that I am in and encapsulate that. And I guess some people do want a forever Minecraft world. But I'm everyone wants to see cool stuff in a Minecraft world. But beyond seeing cool stuff, I'm they're not going to watch you play in a forever Minecraft world because there's no challenge in a forever Minecraft world anymore. You know? Once you start a forever Minecraft world, then, the challenge comes from starting and getting Let's Play stuff and beating the Ender Dragon and beating the Wither and any other new bosses that the game adds. And then beyond that, where's the challenge? The challenge now comes from making cool stuff. And I guess if you aren't making super cool stuff in the Let's Play, then that's where the issue sits, you know? It's just because the content isn't interesting enough, then I guess is where I'm going with this conversation now. And if the content isn't interesting enough, then this isn't a viewer problem. This is a you problem. You know, you aren't making interesting enough content for somebody to watch, and so they aren't watching, you know? That's a you problem. So then I'm circling back to, well, yeah, it's your job and you need to make sure that you're making money from it, but maybe it's time to switch things up. Maybe it's time to try something new. Maybe instead of this, you could do that. Maybe it's time to start a new Let's Play where you do modded for a little bit and then come back to vanilla at a later time or stuff like that. You shouldn't really be going for 7, 8 years on your Minecraft world and expecting people to still be watching it's day one or something. They're gonna catch an episode or two every once in a while. They're gonna not watch for a minute and then catch up in bulk because they're curious what you've been up to recently. I guess that's my thing. And that's where I'm coming from as a person who's making videos and stuff and watching people talk about this stuff, is that I'm coming from it from a perspective of I also watch quite a bit of YouTube in my spare time. And I don't know, sometimes I'm watching things and sometimes I don't get interested in said thing anymore. And then sometimes I get a new interest in it at a later date. And I bulk catch up on all that stuff. So it's I don't know, that happens. That's how viewership works. And I guess my statement here is maybe we stop understanding how YouTube works whenever you become a YouTuber. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, this question, I always say at the end of these super long, ranty kind of videos, this question was not going to be answered this episode. This is a question that we just kind of sit with and ponder with and think about together. You know, because that's how it works. This is how a productive conversation works. I don't get mad or get angry or get upset with this guy who made this video. I just, have an interesting conversation about what I think about its opinions, and then that's where I go from there. I'm not better than him. Who am I, right? I'm just some dude. I'm just some guy, bro. And I don't pretend to have all the answers, and I'm not I don't know, I don't treat myself as being better than everyone else. I'm just, having a productive conversation about something that very much interests me. And I guess that's where, I don't know, I feel a lot of people go wrong when people think that they're like better in a sense. Anyway, that just gets to like another conversation that'll be interesting to talk about on the Let's Play. And yeah, I don't know. Because I find recently, and this is what I'll end on, and then I'll stop talking about this. I find recently that people who watch YouTube aren't necessarily looking for something to physically watch. They're looking for something to flick on in the background. They're looking for something that can hold their attention while they're doing something else, like crocheting or knitting or doing homework or doing this or doing that. They're looking for something to put on before they go to sleep. They're looking for something to listen to that just has somebody rambling about something that they maybe don't care all that much about, but are interested to hear what they might think. And so it's not so much physically about watching something as much as I feel it's about, that's my whole thing, like reaction channels. I'm not watching a reaction channel because I want to watch the movie or show that I'm watching through them. I want to watch them experience the emotion or whatever that I had at the time that I was watching said thing. And so while I'm actively watching for that moment, I'm passively kind of watching everything else. I guess is my whole thought. And that's kind of how Minecraft is. Like, I don't think that most of the time that I make a Let's Play episode that people are actively watching me play Minecraft at all times. There are people probably on their phones, or they're probably watching, like if they're watching it on the TV, they're probably on their phones, or if they're watching it on their phones, they're probably like doing homework or something like that in the background while I just yap about whatever I'm yapping about. Anyway, I feel, like I said, I feel like the conversation is a lot more complicated than I'm giving it the weight that it has. Obviously, I take into account all this other stuff. I try to be nuanced, but then again, like, I don't know, nuance is subjective. Nuance is taking this opinion and taking that opinion and so on and so forth. And I think trying to come to an agreement in the middle of like what this means versus what this means. And actually kind of nuance means like shades of gray in between your opinions. And I don't know if I'm showcasing a shade of gray or if I'm just like, I'm just a shade of black or a shade of white, Like, I don't know if I'm falling in the, like, is that a good metaphor? I think it's a good metaphor. It sticks. It's a good metaphor. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure you hit that like button. And beyond that, I will see you in the next episode, which will be tomorrow. Thank you for watching. And that's where you end.